Alright guys, so part two. The other ones that I have on this list, again talking about the abnormals, definitions in a sense, for TP-Bro, which again, TP-Bro stands for temperature, pulse, blood pressure, respiration, oximetry pulse, and don't forget pain. Alright, so talking about abnormals, we are going to go to respiratory. And when we talk about respiratory, you're going to see these P and E-A, pnea. So that'll let you know right off the bat that it's respiratory. Up here, I forgot to mention, when you see the C-A-R-D-I-A, cardia, think of heart, think of pulse. Cardia, cardiac, heart. So again, when you see pnea, think of respiratory, breathing, like apnea, which we will get to in just one second. So the first one that we have is tachypnea. And again, what do we say about tachy? It's high. So tachypnea, put the two together, high breathing, high rate. So it's going to be a rapid breathing rate. The next one, bradypnea. Again, when we talk about Brady, we talk about below, so it's going to be slow breathing. Dyspnea. Think of think of the D like difficult. So it's going to be difficult or labored breathing. Dyspnea. And then we have apnea, which again, as most of us know, is the absence of breathing, a short temporary stop. And then we have eupnea, which is normal. Because you're inhaling, exhaling, normal, not fast, not slow, not crazy. It's just normal. Now, as I promised you guys, I do have some math, which again was on our second test. It was pretty simple math. Not gonna lie, I did make some mistakes. But my mistakes were mainly on adding a zero. So I'll give you guys some pointers real quick before we even talk about math. In math, remember that even if you have a 0.5, put 0.5. Personally, I was never taught that. I just, learned that the 0.5 was 0.5. That's half. It's a wrap. It's nothing else to talk about. But no, so here's the reasoning. So if a doctor writes a script, you're reading a script, if there's not that 0.5 and you do not see that point, you could mistake it as just the whole number 5, which could be very deadly in giving medication. So again, pointer with any point number is put a 0 point number in front of that. Always label. Label, label, label. So again, 0.5 milligrams, milliliters, whatever the case may be. Let me see. What else? There was something I was going to say. Yeah, but labeling, putting your zeros out. No trailing zeros. They don't want to see it. No zeros behind a decimal point. If you get a number and it's like 5.00000, it's just 5. Don't do the point. Don't do the zeros. You'll get it wrong. I didn't do that, but I do know some people that did. So no trailing. Begin the number with a 0. If your calculator shows you a 0, do a 0. 0 point whatever. Don't forget to label. So now that we have that out the way, we're going to talk a little bit about the math. So the easy way that we were taught, and everyone didn't like this way. Some people are used to dimensional analysis, which I sucked at that, and I still suck at it because I feel like I always forget something, and at the end of getting my product, I'm just like, I messed up somewhere. I don't know. So what we learned is this way, and it's really easy. It's desired over have or ordered over have. and then you times that by your supply method. So desired or ordered over half times that by your supply method. So to give you guys a few examples, and I did make you guys some, so you guys can practice with this. So in this scenario, it says you want to give 300 milligrams of drug ABC. You have available 400 milligrams per milliliter. So this again is going to be your ordered or desired over half times your supplied method. So when you see that slash milliliters, this is your supplied method. So it comes in 400 milligrams per milliliter, 1 milliliter. You would read that as 1 milliliter. So how would you set that up? I shouldn't show you this part. So you would set that up basically as you're going to take your 300 over your 400, which I have here. You take your 300 milligrams over your 400 milligrams, and then you would times that by your supply method. So remember that it said that 1 milliliter or that milliliter after the 400 grams per milliliter. So again, you're going to times that, get this number, and times your supplied method. So your supplied method would be times 1 milliliter. Then you would get your answer, which is going to be 0, messing up again, 0.75. All right, so that was one example. I did write some more, so if you guys didn't understand that completely, I have more, don't worry. All right, so our next one that we have, I hope everyone can see this. So you're ordered to give a patient Tylenol, 160 milligrams by mouth every 6 hours. Q6H is every 6 hours. Q stands for every. You have on hand Tylenol in 80 milligrams per milliliter. So how do we set this up? You have your desired or ordered over half times your supplied method. So you take 160 milligrams over 80 milligrams times your 1 milliliter that is supplied in, which is going to give you 2 milliliters. Got that? The next one that I wrote down for you guys, and I want you guys to do this on your own, and I'll tell you the answers for both of these last two at the end of the video, so you can just check and make sure you got it right. Alright, so the next one is, let me fold this second question. I don't want you guys to get confused. Alright, so you are ordered lactose, 20 grams. You have in your supplied method is 10 grams per 15 milliliters. So how do we set this up? You take your 20 grams over your 10 grams, times that by 15 milliliters. And you should get your answer. All right, so you have your ordered over your have or on hand times your supplied method. And the last one that we have all right, so this one you want to know how many tablets would the nurse administer. So you have 25 milligrams. I'm sorry, I had to read this. 25 milligrams is ordered. On hand, you have 50 milligram tablets. So how do we set this up? I didn't set it up because I want you guys to. You have 25 milligrams. Excuse me, your order is for 25 milligrams. So you have your order is 25 milligrams. On hand, you have 50 milligram tablets. Pay attention to these words. So how many tablets will you administer to this patient? So, I hope that helped a little bit. Don't forget, I didn't forget to give you guys answers. Tongue twisted myself. So again, I hope these little tidbits helped just a little bit. Definitely with the math, practice on those. I'm sure you can find some more problems. Another thing that I didn't get to cover is conversions. So I will try, I can't promise, but I will try to put that on my next video. My next video will probably be after test 3. Giving you guys some pointers on that one, and that was more of nutrition, mobility, legal stuff, and some other things. I'm sorry, I forgot. I'm studying though. I haven't gotten completely through it. My mind is very all over the place right now. So my next video, I will give you guys that. My boyfriend's being nosy. But I will talk to you guys in a week or so. Alright, so for those last 2 questions, I didn't forget. So for question B, which was this one, your 20 grams over 10 grams times your 15 milliliters, that answer was actually 30 milliliters. Yay, if you got it right. And then for this answer, your second answer with the tablets, it was 2 tablets. Oh, I'm sorry, that was not right. That was not right. It was 0.5 tablets. Sorry. I'll show you guys again. I'm sorry, that was completely my mistake. 25 milligrams over 50 milligrams tablets. This is your word. So it wouldn't be milligrams, because these 2 cross out. Just like, I don't know if you guys noticed, but this crosses out. So these grams cross out and you're left with milliliters. Same thing with this one. These milligrams cross out and you're left with milliliters. So just be careful on those. I know some people in my class were a little bit conflicted with this because it has the tablets. So they were putting 0.5 milligram tablets. But again, because these 2, when you put the equation, when you set the equation up correctly, these milligrams are going to cross each other out and you're left with tablets. So this answer again was 0.5 tablets. Alright. Thank you all who have watched these videos. Hopefully they've helped. If they do, please, leave a comment. If there's something that you guys don't understand, please leave a comment. If there's something you guys want to see, please leave a comment. But otherwise, until next time, I will speak to you guys. And again, thank you guys for watching. I hope these are helpful for you. Alright, bye guys.